What's up, guys? Welcome back to another video. Like I said, we're going to be doing these picks right now. So, Ohio State versus Clemson on New Year's Day. And when I just looked at a couple minutes before I started filming this, when I looked at the polls, they were 50-50. So this is up in the air. It's going to be who has the more will and who wants it more. So, I think after what, and if you guys don't know, Dambo Sweeney, the Clemson coach, I was talking to major trash about Ohio State, and I feel like they're gonna, with Ryan Day and them, they're gonna play with a chip on their shoulder. They basically, he didn't even rank them top 10 there. He ranked them 11. He said games matter, but Ohio State played a perfect season, if you ask me. The one game against Indiana, yeah, Justin Fields didn't play as great, but I feel like that overall they played a great game. Now, Clemson, on the other hand, they're a one-loss team to Notre Dame, but in their defense, they did not have a Trevor Lawrence, so that's not entirely their fault. But who I think is going to win, it's going to be a tough call. It's really up in the air, honestly, if you ask me. I'm going to go with Ohio State, hopefully, but after they played against Northwestern, the run game really saved them, because if the run game didn't show up, if I forgot his name, but if he didn't show up, number 8, the running back, I forgot his name, but I know who he is. But if he didn't show up, he ended up breaking the Ohio State record for rushing yards in a game, so that's insane. But I'm going to go with Ohio State by 3. That's what I'm going to go with, Ohio State by 3. I feel like it's going to be back and forth. I think this is going to be the best game out of all that day. Not saying you should definitely tune into the Alabama Notre Dame game, but I feel like this is the best game to go watch, because you got in Ohio State, Justin Fields, hopefully both quarterbacks will be a top draft prospect for next season for the Detroit Lions, hopefully. And I was reading Bleacher Report, and it was like they ranked Justin Fields to go number 11 to the Lions, but so hopefully they'll, and not taking away anything from Clemson. Believe me, Clemson's a great organization, but I do feel like that Ohio State's going to pull it out. They got to play with a chip on their shoulder, because Dambo Sweeney was talking a lot of smack. Didn't even put them in the top 10. I feel like, if anything, they deserve, at the very least, they deserve to be a number 6 team, because they did go undefeated. Yes, did they play less games? Yes, but that doesn't take away that they played they played 2 top 15 teams. They played Northwestern in the Big Ten Championship and won that game with a major comeback, and beat an Indiana team who was, at the time, I think ranked number 9 when we played them. And I'm not trying to be biased, because I'm just going to tell you guys, but some of you guys are my friends, but I'm an Ohio State fan, so I'm not trying to be biased, because I still feel like, though, that Ohio State's going to play one great game. Justin Fields, after he didn't play one great game again in the Big Ten Championship against Northwestern, so I think that he's going to come out and play big. That's really, and then, so let's move on to the next game, Alabama versus Notre Dame. Now, I think that Notre Dame's going to be blown out of the water. I think they only scored 10 points against a Clemson team, who they beat first, and in my opinion, I think that Texas A&M deserves to be ranked above them, because Texas A&M, yes, they were a one-loss team, and yes, Notre Dame was a no-loss team, but when they played Clemson was shorthanded. They did not have Trevor Lawrence, and then they play them in the ACC championship game. They get blown out of the water, so that's why I feel. But then again, Texas A&M did not play in a bowl game, but I think that Alabama is going to beat them by 30. I'm going to go 30. Now, Alabama fans don't get mad. Notre Dame fans don't get mad, but you guys did lose to a Clemson team that you originally beat, and that's why. So my picks for the so two teams I think are going to go to the national championship: Ohio State, Alabama. Now, so for the national championship, so when it comes time for all these games, come back and watch this video and see if I was right. So I think that is also going to be a close game, but I think I'm trying not to be biased. I think it's going to be Ohio State by 10. Ohio State by 10. Alright, thank you guys so much. Hey, if you guys want different content, go ahead and drop a comment down below. 100 subscribers and we'll drop merch. Sorry, Jesus. Alright guys, see ya.